Hello everyone, thanks for coming out here. I really do appreciate you all. The news we have today is from Atiku. We all know Atiku, the former vice president to the country, and he has slammed Buhari again. Buhari, Atiku is one person that has always been speaking against Buhari's administration. One time he called Buhari incompetent, that Buhari himself and presidency, they are all incompetent. Right now, Atiku has come out again with a shocking revelation about what Buhari is planning to do to the nation. People, please, let's sit tight and we're going to go straight into the content of the news. But before we do, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to us, do click on the subscribe button down below and also do hit on the like bell. Give us a thumbs up just to let us know you do appreciate what we're doing here. So right, let's just go straight into the content of the news. Buhari's loan will kill Nigeria's economy and bonds will leave Nigerians in bondage, former Vice President Atiku. The best way out of this economic ganmara is to reduce our expenditure, and a 0.6% reduction is no reduction. It's only window redressing, Atiku. Former Nigerian Vice President Atiku Abubakar on Thursday criticized the decision by the Buhari administration to slash the budget only by 0.6% when revenues have crumbled by over 50% amid COVID-19 pandemic. Atiku said relying on debts and bonds to fund government spending will kill Nigeria's economy and leave Nigerians in bondage. Nigeria cannot make up for the loss of expected revenue by taking out more loans and issuing out more bonds. Debt will be the death of our country and economy will put our people in bondage, Atiku said in an opinion piece he sent to Today's News Africa in Washington, D.C. The best way out of this economic quagmire is to reduce our expenditure, and a 0.6% reduction is no reduction. It's only a window dressing, Atiku added. It is to my consternation that despite the crash in the price of oil and the inability of Nigeria to expand our revenue base through the non-oil sector, the federal government of Nigeria has only seen fit to slash our budget by a mere 0.6% from 10.594 billion naira to 10.523 trillion. This represents a reduction of only 71 billion. Putting politics aside, this is a grossly insufficient and betrays the fact that we lost touch with the current realities in the global political economy. For the avoidance of doubt, when this budget was presented to the National Assembly on Tuesday, October 8, 2019, it was predicted on a projection that our nation would generate crude oil production of 2.18 million barrels a day at an expected oil price of $57 per barrel. Today, that is no longer the case. Both our production and the price of the oil have been severely affected by the coronavirus pandemic to the extent that we have unsold vessels and our income has tanked by more than 50%. Given that this is the case, how can anyone justify a reduction in expenditure of just 0.6%? We cannot be only nation bucking the trend. Saudi Arabia, a nation with a much stronger production capacity than ours and with a larger global market share as well as foreign reserves, that is a 12 times as, has slashed her budget by almost 30%. Same for other oil economics. Nigeria cannot make up for the loss of expected revenue by taking out more loans and issuing out more bonds. Debt will be the death of our economy and bonds will put our people in more bondage. The best way out of this economic quagmire is to reduce our expenditure, and a 0.6% reduction is no reduction. It's only window dressing. My counsel to the federal government of Nigeria is this: put Nigerians first and cut your coats not according to your size, but according to your cloth. Realistically, slash the budget. Every pork barrel has to go. The billions budgeted for the travels and feeding of the president and vice president has to be reduced. The 27 billion naira budget for the renovation of the National Assembly has to go. The massive budgets to run both the presidency and the legislature has to be downsized. The budget for purchasing luxurious cars for the president, his vice, and other political office holders must be jettisoned. Leave the salaries of civil servants alone and reduce the salaries of political appointees. Sell 8 or 9 of the jets in the presidential air fleet. Unbelievable. Really unbelievable. More than 10 jets. How many planes can they use at the same time? Atiku is not done yet. Any budget slash that is less than 25% will not be in the interest of Nigeria. And beyond a budget slash, Nigeria needs a budget realignment to redirect expenditure away from running a massive bureaucracy into social development sectors like education, infrastructure, and above all, healthcare. We must invest in the goose that lay the golden egg, the Nigerian people. These are the types of sacrifices that we need in times of crisis. We do not need empty gestures that will lead to empty treasuries. In times of austerity, no nation, not the less a monoproduct economy such as ours, should be living in luxury at a leadership level. Well spoken, well said. I mean, Atiku has said it all. They are talking about not paying civil servants. Why those government appointees, the legislators, they are still receiving whooping sum of, you can't even mention how much they get in all of their cities. See all of the things he has listed out. What Buhari is planning for our nation, my people, Atiku has said it too. Is bondage. What are we talking about? We're not already in bondage, but he wants to dip us more into bondage, rope Nigeria more. And I mean, he's saying the right thing. I don't know if he's just saying all of this to win Nigerians over, so we'll think well of him. But in any case, he's saying the right thing, and I believe he's speaking the mind of Nigeria. What are we doing? Those presidential jets, where are they flying to at this moment? Why don't we reduce them? Other countries, how many presidential jets do they have? Nigeria, we have about 10 in our presidential for president. It's really unacceptable. He's talking about slashing down the money they spend alone for feeding the president and the vice. You don't want to even know about it. He's talking about slashing all of those. And he said something really key here, that what we need to be doing now is investing in sectors like education, infrastructure, and the most important of all is healthcare. My people, see what healthcare have done to us in this time. This time of coronavirus, our healthcare is nothing to write home about. And he's saying that you need to invest in the goose that lays the golden egg, which is Nigerian people. The government has to invest in Nigerian people. They don't even we're not in their interest. They don't think about us when they are planning. It's just about their pocket, how to enrich themselves, how to see massive budgets. The massive budget to run both presidency and legislature, those have to be downsized. That's what he's talking about. All of those have to be the billions, but is billions the budget for traveling and just feeding of the president and the vice. All of those have to be reduced. So my people, I don't know if Atiku is speaking your mind, but he has said something. And I know that this will definitely get to him. So please, let's leave our comment down below. Buhari wants to finish this nation, but God will not allow him finish this country. See what he's doing to our nation. He wants to indebt us the more and put Nigerians in bondage so that when he has left, the economy will be crumbled. What they do is that they run abroad, they go and live somewhere else, they relocate with everything that they've looted, and they leave Nigeria in a worst case. But justice will meet all of them. We hope that we know that Atiku, he's got some interest in 2023 as well. We know that all of this is suggestion. That if he wins, I don't know if he's going to win or if he's going to come into presidency. I really hope that he believes in everything that he's saying and he can practice all these things that he's saying, not just words of mouth. We know that there's a popular saying that talk is cheap. It's easy to talk when you are not there. He's not there now, but he's giving all of these suggestions. They are brilliant one, fantastic, 100%. But can he really do all of these things? My people, let's leave our take and our comment down below in the comment section. Let us know what you think as well. I want to say thank you very much. Leave your comments below. Do give us a thumbs up. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now and God bless.